Hey everyone, Brett Bolsenthal here. I've had a lot of people asking me about LionDesk, and I was originally with Realty Juggler, and of course, a lot of us, every one of us, are doing the KV core, still trying to figure out, how to master that, and work in conjunction with maybe a good solid CRM alongside of it. And really, as much as I've been diving into and following a lot of the coaching classes of KV core. LionDesk is really my go-to for follow-up with past clients, current clients, sending out newsletters and everything else that I'm able to do, and also the ability, to send out video emails, or I can even do video text if I wanted to, but that's an additional, cost on that. But let me just kind of show you what LionDesk has done for me. Like I said, I was formerly with Realty Juggler for a couple years. If I did any mass emails for Christmas or other holidays or some kind of announcement, I get lots of phone calls, or I would get lots of phone calls from Realty Juggler because they're not a big fan of doing any kind of they don't like drip campaigns, and they really do not like doing the mass emails. So as many of us that have been on Realty Juggler can contest to, it got a little tiresome when they threatened to shut you down because you were trying to do the very thing that you've had success with. So drip campaigns were not something that they were really big on, even though they have some. LionDesk has really just taken things and turned everything, just completely around for my business and what I've been able to do, staying in contact with people. So on the home screen here, what you're looking at is I get email reporting. So yes, I do have the drip campaigns like most of us do, and I can actually see what's going on with them. Like for an example here, this is just the last 30-day report, and I know that emails, obviously the delivery and the open rate is not as great across the industry as we would like it to be, but I can see what's going on. Like in here, last 30 days, 1,711 delivered emails, 3 bounces, 506 opens. Some links inside so you can see the click links, the unique clicks, unique opens on there. And my email reputation is pretty solid, 99.88%. Whereas with Realty Juggler, I would constantly get phone calls telling me that my reputation was like in the 70s, and there was a lot of people unsubscribing. Well, here they can unsubscribe, and it doesn't hurt the reputation. So there's really just so many great things with it. But just to kind of give you some other examples of what this can do, it does have deal tracking. So as I go over here, and I can take the contacts and automatically transport them right in here, just like you could with Realty Juggler or other ones, deals that I've won or lost, and just really kind of get a good flow of what's going on and keeping myself in tune of the process and where we're at during the negotiation stages or the offer made or the initial consultation. So you can just kind of see here like the total deals in the pipeline now. This is just one I just added in for the new year. Deals I've won, sales closed, everything on here. So it's got a really nice flow of this. There is a built-in calendar, and from there, the communications is really one of my favorite things. I'll go into marketing in just a second, but the communications tab just brings in so much more than what I was able to do on other systems. For example, you can do the power dialing that you can also do on KV Core, but it will link directly with your cell phone on that. And I know KV Core has the ability to do that as well, where it will call you first before calling other people. This one's a little bit different, but it does work very fast and very efficiently if you want to get that. Video management, basically you can see here, I can upload either my own video, less than 16 megabits, or I can record a video, as you'll see down below here. Like, for example, this is one that somebody shared in the EXP workplace. I was able to upload that and share that with my clients. On the other hand, here are other ones down here that I've actually recorded on LionDesk. And I can see different open rates and things like that of whatever I sent out. So it does create a little GIF after you record it. So like Bomb, you have that on here. And other things I can do on here is like if I go to the text center. The text center is another really cool thing that I really enjoy. Actually, I take that back. Let me get back to, I'm going to go to marketing here and show you a little bit more on the text center here. As I record, everything seems to always slow down, at least on my computer. So in KeyVCore, we have the ability to add a custom phone number for like $25 a month, right? And here, I can purchase a custom phone number to my local phone number for like 25 bucks a year. And some of the other cool things I can do with it, as you can see, here's my custom phone number. It's local to my area code. But I was able to take things, and because it has the ability to create the custom codes, kind of like you would with KeyVCore, I can do the same thing. I can actually add, as you can see down here, I got one for a fireplace, with homes with fireplaces, and I've got the link, for KeyVCore on here, and I can actually track it. So if I send it out, I can track what's going on with different things. I have a sell now. If they want to get a home valuation, property search, you could add millions mapped on here if you wanted to. Whatever you really want to do. The text option is pretty much endless. But the neat thing is, if they call that number, unlike the one that's dedicated to the KeyVCore system, if you go with the standard one without doing the custom number, this number will route directly to my phone. It goes directly to my email address. I don't need a KeyVCore app in order to respond to the text messaging thing. So that is super, super cool. I really enjoy that feature. And so you could also assign as many codes as you want, to your own real estate signs, and use that same number with just a code next to it instead if you wanted to, providing them with a link from KeyVCore to your individual property listings that you might have. So that is really one of my favorite things on here. From there, LionDesk has an endless supply of other people's drip campaigns that they've already created for you, and you can actually control when they're sent out. So if you've got some issues with sometimes emails sending out at like 5 in the morning and you don't want them sent out that early or late at night, you can actually control when they're sent out. So if you want them to starting at 8:15 or 8:30, it's not just on the hour. You can actually control, like up to every 15 minutes when you want those emails or those text messages to go out to your people. So it's really, really powerful. I've really enjoyed what I can do, whether it's video, email, or using the text. And in the combination, I add all my different property listings in here, and I can add the flyers that I want, whatever else I want to include, along with duplicating whatever drip I might want for that particular property. So it's very individualized there. But then the other cool things I like is, as I'm looking at my contacts, for an example, I'm just going to pull up one, is it does actually, like KeyVCore as well, you have the ability to pull in the social media files, but it also will sync up with Gmail. So if I have, which a lot of us do, where the primary email you might be using is Gmail, everything I've done with my past client, all the conversations I have are also synced up and stored in here from the Gmail. So just to kind of show you this one, as I click on the little Gmail tab, wait for the internet here to load. Here it is. You can see I just had an email correspondence here on the 8th, and everything in here I can view it right in Gmail, but all the conversations are synced and stored right on LionDesk. So it's pretty cool. Obviously the birth dates are important, the anniversary for the homes are important, different tags I want to use on here. I also have the ability to do mass letters, or direct mail, I guess you could say. They have a direct mail service that you can purchase. Otherwise, if you are do it yourself or DIY, you can download whatever PDF that you've created that you want to mail out to your database or to the neighborhood after a sale, and you can print those out right from the desktop here. I know that's one thing that KeyVCore does not have. They do not have the ability to do any kind of direct mail. I've inquired about that, but in LionDesk you do. And you do get a free trial with the system. I think it's for 30 days, and then after that, if, for example, I do have a referral link available. I'm not going to put it in here, but if you'd like to DM me, I'd be happy to send you the referral link. That way, if you want to take a look at it and just kind of see how it works. But the thing, like I said, that I've really liked is that I can link up my URLs from KeyVCore, attach them right in there, and use everything the same way I would, except for I have a little bit more control over where things are going, and I've got a much better way of tracking what is and isn't happening on there throughout the process. So it's a very, very powerful system on here. Just going back to the dashboard, where it will give me my vitals, for today as I'm sending everything out. Any recent tasks that are due or overdue tasks on there, I can go through all that. I've really enjoyed LionDesk and just the power that it brings. From the different graphs and the reports, and just kind of seeing all my recent activity, who's opened what, and just really having a lot more control over what's going on out there. I just really enjoy that. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. If you want to get in a little bit more of a private demonstration, I'd be happy to show that to you.